Hi, my name is Amber RamirezSebree, and today I want to discuss how I would relay the information to parents about the IEP process. The first thing that I would do is type up a note, give it to them, and let them know the entire process from start to finish. That way they can ask questions about it, they can refer back to it if they have any misunderstandings, they can use it to take notes on. That's what I would do first of all. So, to cover the first topic, parent, guardian, and student involvement in the IEP process. I got most of this information on the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act website, IDEA. So, I would want to let them know that we consider them as an equal partner in the IEP process, and we want them to advocate for their child. They know their child best, and their input is very valuable to the IEP process. In fact, we can't even develop an IEP plan or implement any changes to an IEP without their consent and signature. I would let them know that we want their input in developing the IEP goals as well. Parents will first need to fill out a questionnaire or have an interview with the school psychologist, the special education teacher, possibly the counselor, or the school nurse. The referral process. Referrals to special education take place when a student shows a need for extra support in school, or when little academic, social, language, visual, motor, or behavior growth is taking place, even when interventions have been put in place for them. Parents, guardians, teachers, administrators, counselors, and even students themselves can refer themselves or be referred for special education testing. The evaluation process. The general education teacher starts off by providing the school psychologist and the special education teacher with the student's present levels from class. This is what the student can do in class. Academic testing is conducted by the special education teacher. Psychological testing is completed by the school psychologist. If any other evaluations are needed, they will be administered by a professional from the school. For instance, by the speech pathologist for vision, hearing, counseling, or even occupational therapy, if we feel that there is a need for that. The special education team is checking for one or more of the 14 disability categories under the IDEA website, which can be found in section 1414. Okay, eligibility. Your student qualifies if the evaluations show that they have one or more of the disabilities. Not all students who struggle in school will qualify for special education. The school's special education team will determine eligibility for the student. Components of the IEP. I got most all of this on the IDEA website or on understood.org. When a meeting is going to occur, the first thing that we will start with is introducing everybody in attendance. They will introduce themselves and say what their title is. Parent rights will be handed out to the parent. The case manager, who is usually the special education teacher who has written the IEP, will pass that out also. Parent involvement is necessary and key to the IEP process and the meeting. For initial and triennial IEPs, the school psychologist and the special education teacher will provide the results of their evaluations. The student's strengths and interests are included in the IEP and discussed. The student's present levels are also discussed. The team will discuss if previous goals were met or not met. New annual measurable goals will be written into the IEP and discussed. Service time and setting will be discussed. Accommodations and modifications for the student will be included in the IEP and discussed, and this includes for testing as well. Parent concerns and questions will be gone over and discussed and answered for the parent. At the end of the meeting, everyone will sign the IEP who attended it, especially if they agreed. But even if they didn't agree with the IEP, there's a box you can check, and they can check that they didn't agree, but they signed it anyways, that they were in attendance for the IEP. More information about the parent and student involvement in the IEP process could be found on the IDEA website and understood.org, and that's where I found all my information. The last question to go over: the expectations for ongoing communication between the teacher, school, and parent-guardian to support the development and achievement of the student. I found this on the readingrockets.org site. I felt that it was had a lot of good information that I could share. So to communicate with parents, at the very beginning of the school year, on the first day or the very first few days, I will have a letter typed up and sent home with parents to show them what to expect for the entire school year, just an overview of the entire school year, and my contact information. I will encourage all parents to check in every week by either note, email, phone, a phone call, or text if they have any concerns, updates, or even any good news that they want to share. Weekly notes home every Friday by me will wrap up that present week and then communicate what to look forward to in the coming week, so there will be no surprises. Text messages, Class Dojo, or emails will be sent home weekly for reminders or for any issues that need to be addressed. I will hold a short class meeting monthly if parents would like to attend, and they can participate in that. This is a place that they can get to know each other, find support, talk, ask questions, learn new skills on how to help their student in a particular way, or even find resources that they've been searching for. I will also encourage and ask for parent volunteers in the classroom and on field trips. That's going to be very important to me. I will encourage parents to come to all parent-teacher conferences. Parent involvement in the annual IEP meeting or any other meeting that has been called will be a priority, and they will need to attend. As I said, I found the resources for all of this information on the Individuals with Disability Education Act website. I found it on understood.org and then on Reading Rockets. Thank you very much. Bye.